glad to be accepted as your leader, the ultimate executor of American legislature, the most powerful position in the world. I am honored to make sure that the desires of the American people are carried out with grace and understanding of the common man's plights. First off, I would like to address the issue of the human addiction to plastic. I have a deep and passionate understanding of the fragile variables of nature that are toyed with when hundreds of thousands of plastic products are produced, consumed, and neglected in the environment every day. And my advisors and I strive to correct the waste of such plastic products. At this moment, Congress is reading over my administration's first request to fight human destruction of the earth. We propose the Plastic Prevention Bill, which calls for a 90% decrease in all forms of plastic manufacturing in the United States. My best associates, Jay Gold and James Fisk, have calculated that this cut down on plastic production will boost the economy and save the ponds in the presidential gardens. What promises? What progress? Next on my presidential agenda is the issue of discrimination against African Americans and immigrants in America. Since the founding of our great nation, segregation of minorities has been a major issue. My proposed remedy: replace 60% of the current Shinra administration with minority employees. African Americans, Mexicans, Indians, Russians, everyone. We are also requesting of Congress in our Save Our Border Friends bill for less restraints at Mexican-American borders in order to encourage more Mexicans to become citizens and educate themselves to the level of working at the epitome of American political success here in the White House. Jobless immigrants and jobless Americans. And so my second proposal to these issues is to fund job openings across the country with government money in order to encourage immigrant prosperity in America. I encourage every American citizen to be open-minded and to appreciate all the work immigrants contributed to our great country. After all, we all descend from immigrant ancestry. Lastly, for years gun control has been a controversial topic. I have spoken with my advisors and we have determined that a massive mandatory buyback of guns will be planned out and submitted to Congress for further approval. Any registered gun owner will get cash back for their gun or guns. I hope that this will settle the worried minds of mothers and fathers who just want to protect their children and their country. This concludes my 2015 State of the Union address. I thank all of the American people for electing me, President Shinra, into office to represent the plights of all Americans. I promise that with motivation, this year will be full of productive and meaningful legislation. Thank you.
Mr. President,
Aren't plastic flowers marvelous? I find they capture the essence of nature perfectly.
yes, it seems more than actual flowers themselves.
What was that, Jarvis?
Mrs. President, shouldn't you buy real flowers to promote your new plastic prevention bill?
Does it matter? I'm promoting nature by adding decorative flowers to my office. What more does the public want?
I don't know, sir. Mr. President, I have terrible news. There's another oil spill in the Gulf of New Mexico, and BP refuses to clean up.
Oh, that's okay. It's not their fault, really. It's the manufacturers that constructed their pumps. Mexicans, probably.
Okay, but what do we do, Mr. President?
Just, ship some plastic ducks over to the oil spill. It'll replenish the wildlife as far as the people are concerned. Plus, it'll make a nice picture.
What about all the ducks covered in oil at the site?
Not a big
save
problem.
them?
No, because everybody loves plastic ducks.
Sir, over 60% of your staff has been replaced by successful immigrants pouring in from all over America. What a great idea, Mr. President.
What? Over 60%? Close the borders. I don't want more immigrants in here if I don't need any more spots to be filled.
But sir, there are so many new immigrants now that you open the borders. We can't just close them. They're still jobless. What do we do?
Let's fund the construction of several Taco Bells to promote the immigrant culture. They should be able to get hired there because it's their native food and they'll cook it faster.
Okay. Mr. President, a Taco Bell is engulfed in flames just a minute from the White House. What do we do?
God-forsaken immigrants destroying our country. We should have never given them jobs. They established the country, build the railroads, grow our crops. What's next? They'll probably burn the Constitution. Just let the place burn. The White House will be okay. No wonder it was so high.
Yeah.
Mr. President, great news! The Army has destroyed the last military base in Tongi Valley. The war in Afghanistan seems to be coming to an end, at only a small cost of lives on each side. What a relief! Apparently there's an incoming American ship from Afghanistan holding over 10,000 AK-47s that the soldiers used fighting the Afghan forces. Where would you like them disposed?
What? 10,000 guns? An entire Afghan military base destroyed? This is unacceptable. What if this gun massacre was publicized, leaked into public hands? Sink the guns in the ocean and keep it a secret from Ocean Advocate. Can somebody please pick up my phone? Keep the destruction of the Afghan military base a secret. If people find out I allowed guns to be used in such a manslaughter, my second term is going to be in high jeopardy of not existing.
I agree with you, sir.
Tell my cabinet that we must stop the military base from carrying any guns from now on. What nonsense. I can't set a bad example to Americans that some people can still carry around weapons. Like, that's just completely ridiculous. I must execute the law that my people have elected me to carry out.
Of course, Mr. President. Would you like to sign off all military personnel while you're at it?
Are you insane? We'd have no military then. No, just send them without guns. Native Americans fought without guns, and they were fine, weren't they?
Yes, sir.
See, they will be fine. Now go and inform my cabinet.
Okay.
Girl.
Mr. President, how was your State of the Union address? I didn't ask you about that.
It was pretty chill. I think I got the audience heart-throbbing.
Great, great. I'm really happy.
Who was that black man stealing my car?
Mr. President, that's your new chauffeur.
Never mind. Oh, hey guys! What's up? How are you? Are you guys playing a game? That's fun. I like games. Aren't people just great? I love people.
Okay, yeah, this is... Any registrant